Guten Tag, Freunde. My name is Mike, and today we're going to be talking about spirituality. I don't know how to turn Timmy on. Timmy, oh Timmy, I hope you're okay. So this idea kind of came from a video I was watching from Miss Shanice97, or aka Francesca. So I clicked the link with 50 questions, and I thought, fuck it, why not? Let's do my responses to those questions. I love the sunset in the background. I'm sorry, I can't get enough. I'm wearing my old lifeguard t-shirt. It was cool being a lifeguard. Although, like, it's a cool teenage job, you know, because you get to watch kids and, well, other than that one time. But, yeah, so let's see. Let's start with number one. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? I guess this is like talking. Windy. Very windy. Well, I'm certainly not going to be young, I don't believe. I don't know, I feel like I'm more mature than people my age. Sometimes, other times, I'm very completely immature and totally irresponsible. But I'm going to go for not too old, I mean 50 years old. It's kind of young, you know, compared to like being 800 years old, but, you know. So, 2, which is worse, failing or never trying. This is kind of an easy one. It'd be never trying, because the only way to fail is to never even attempt at whatever you want to do. So, you know, if you want to be a billionaire, the way to fail is to not even try. If you fail, it's kind of like, you know, if you shoot for the stars, you land. If you shoot for the moon and land amongst the stars, you know, it's kind of like that, where obviously, you know, it's still something, so you should be proud of that. If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things we don't do? Well, for most people, it's just, I guess, human nature. We just aren't. Ignorance is bliss, basically, to say it. I thought that was the moon there. I was distracted. I think that, yeah, ignorance is bliss, and many people just don't know what's fully out there, that they don't know that there's different cultures and so many people to meet and so many cool things to do. And that's why we're stuck in shitty jobs with shitty people that we don't want to be around, and you don't want to change the situation, and that kind of falls on you, but it also falls on societal standards and limits, basically because some people aren't able to get out of their little cages that they're trapped in. But hey, hopefully more and more people realize that. When it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? I would hope so, unless I die, which could happen right now. It could happen at any moment. I could jump off this building. I could get hit by an asteroid. That plane could crash into me. But if I don't die, I think I would have done, you know, I'll do more than I would say. What is the one thing you'd most like to change about the world? Well, I'd like to change the whole world. I'd like for, I think long term, you know, we need to kind of become more confident and realize that we actually can do a lot more than we think we can do, that we have a lot of potential. I mean, I can't wait to go into space. I can't wait to dominate the medical marijuana market. I can't wait to do all that stuff. Some people would call me crazy. Some people call themselves crazy. But hey, fuck it. We all got to do something that we believe in, right? So let's see. If happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? Something that involves changing the world, progressing, helping the issues that need to be helped, but like not in a bullshit way, like, oh, you know, just charity work, volunteering. No, you actually have to fucking dominate and create an empire that helps people. It's sure, helping one person is great, but helping a million people is better. It's all about abundance. It's all about the numbers game. Are you doing what you believe in, or are you settling for what you are doing? I'm doing what I believe in. I'm burning the boats. That's why, even though it's a little bit risky and I'm very scared at times, because, you know, if you're burning the boats, I'm not going to college. I'm focusing more on my company. I'm focusing on what I'm doing. I like to, you know, be a very wealthy man one day and change the world. So to be in that mindset, like, you have to be fully into it. If there's a day where you're just like, oh, you know, I'm not going to succeed, well, you're kind of stuck. If you fucking burn the boats and you're not willing to fight for it, you're screwed. So I'm definitely not selling for what I'm doing, you know. I'm going for further goals. Man, fucking planes look epic. If the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life differently? I would take a lot more things to wake me up, so I would sleep less because I can sleep when I'm dead. And I'd probably take a lot more risks. I wouldn't give a shit. I mean, I already give few fucks, but I'd like to give even less fucks in the future, which I'm constantly working on. To what degree have you actually controlled the course your life has taken? Quite a bit. I mean, I've done a lot of fucking insane things, and that was alright with me. I decided to do those things. So, sure, some things I didn't plan to happen, but I just kind of went along with it. So, are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? Not worried at all about anything. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't worry at all about those. Fuck it. You're having lunch with 3 people you respect and admire. They all start criticizing a close friend of yours, not knowing she is your friend. The criticism is distasteful and unjustified. What do you do? Well, let's see. 3 people you respect and admire. Maybe these are mentors. Maybe these are close friends as well. You know, I like to be authentic. I sometimes, yeah, fuck it. I do lie. I do social engineer. I do manipulate people sometimes. But for the most part, I try and be very honest and truthful. So, you know, if it's a very close friend of mine and they're criticizing, I'd be like, what the fuck? I'd let them know, hey, what I believe, stand my ground. I mean, and we'd go from there. We'd actually see, because one of the rules of Dale Carnegie is don't criticize or condemn. I love Dale Carnegie. Good man, good book. How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's my favorite book. But you guys should definitely read it if you ever have the time to. Let's see. If you could offer a newborn child only one piece of advice, what would it be? Persistence is key with anything you ever do. Always keep going no matter what. Always focus for progressive persistence. And this is persistence with everything. Persistence with patience, persistence with progressions, persistence with whatever it is that you want to do. Ooh, there's a person walking up there. If you could, would you break the law to save a loved one? Fuck yeah! Break a law every fucking day. Keep the doctors away by doing a felony. Have you ever seen insanity where you later saw creativity? Of course. There's fucking insanity all around me, but, you know, insanity is just part of creativity, and creativity is part of insanity. The two are yin-yang. You know, they fit together. So, what's something you know you do differently than most people live life? I would say I'm pretty different, you know. We're all connected in a sense, but I like to live a little bit off the grid. Well, I live inside of the grid, but I live off the grid in here. So, if that makes sense, fuck it. What's something you know you do differently? Oh, that's the same question. How come the things that make you happy don't make everyone happy? That's because everyone has different things that make them happy. We're not all the same. I mean, technically we are. It's a very paradoxical question. But, you know, everyone just has different tastes. So, what one thing have you not done that you really want to do? What's holding you back? I want to go skydiving on acid right before EDC and probably going absolutely crazy in Las Vegas. What's holding you back? Probably financial stuff, because I did have EDC tickets this year. However, I was so close to going and I had to sell. But next year, definitely next year. I was waiting 4 years. This year, and if I don't go, I will go another year. Screw it. I definitely do want to go skydiving. Maybe on a candy flip. Anyways, let's see. Are you holding on to something you need to let go of? Yes, quite a few things. My ego, my pride, my quite a bit more things. A lot of anger still. You know, I'm still working on all of this. I give too many fucks. Still. If you had to move to a state or country besides the one you currently live in, where would you move and why? Colorado, because I absolutely love the people. You know, you get to ski there, beautiful weather, and a shit ton of dank kush that, you know, you can medicate with. I mean, celebrate. Well, medicate if you have pain. And let's see, do you push the elevator button more than once? Do you really believe it makes the elevator faster? Yes and no. I push the elevator button more than once because it's lonely, you know, it likes touching, you know, you gotta give it some warmth. Would you rather be a worried genius or a joyful simpleton? a worried genius. If you're a joyful, simple simpleton while you're comfortably numb with the position you're in, why are you you? I don't know. Why am I my? Why am I my? I am I because I am right now, and I just am. I don't know. I just go with the flow and see what happens and see where life takes me, and I create my own journey. I pave my own roads, and if people want to follow, that's cool. If not, fuck it. I'm having my own party. If someone wants to join the party, that is fucking great. If they don't, great. I'm still having the fucking party. Have you been the kind of friend you want as a friend? For the most part, yeah. Sometimes I've done some pretty fucked up things, and I'd still be friends with myself, but sometimes, maybe, I don't know. Which is worse, when a good friend moves away, or losing touch with a good friend who lives right near you? I think losing touch with a good friend who lives right near you, because it hurts more, because, distance really does help with relationships sometimes. And trust me, it works. If you really, really love someone, you will be absolutely okay with them moving away, because you still will work through that thing. All right? So let's see. What are you most grateful for? I'm most grateful for this current moment, and that I'm alive, and that life is life, and things are the way they are. Sure, I'd like some change and progression. However, we're working on it. The world is absolutely working on it. We're a work in progress. Let's see. Would you rather lose all of your old memories or never be able to make new ones? I'd rather lose all my old memories, because making new ones and living in the moment is so much better than hanging on to the past. How can you start a new chapter if you keep rereading the same pages? Let's see. Is it possible to know the truth without challenging it at first? Is it possible to know the truth without challenging it first? I don't know. Is it possible to know the truth without challenging it first? Well, after spending 30 minutes studying that question and looking at the paper, I decided yes, because you just have to be informed of the facts. You don't necessarily have to challenge it and become a rebel towards it. But on to the next question. Has your greatest fear ever come true? Yes and no, because my greatest fear constantly changes. But at the moment, while I was in the moment many moments ago, like 2 summers ago, I believe 2 summers ago, I was 16 then. My LSD bad trip. Other than that, yeah, I've been to juvie, I've been to psych ward, I've been changing schools, I was in trouble with the guards of a certain university, so all these things have kept on happening, and that was like my worst nightmare, right? However, the thing is, the only thing you should fear is fear itself, because ultimately that's the only thing that's stopping you. Fuck that. You gotta conquer it. Anyways, do you remember that time 5 years ago when you were extremely upset? No. Fuck no. Does it really matter now? Fuck no, dude. Of course not. I don't remember fucking yesterday. So that's the thing. You gotta live in the moment. Forget about the past. Only remember experiences and lessons that you learned, so you can keep progressing as an individual, and you keep gaining more and more wisdom, so that you may use it for future experiences, so you can have a better life. But that's it. Yeah, you shouldn't hold on to this shit that happened, especially 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years from now, I don't even fucking know. What was I, 13? Yeah, screw that. What is your happiest childhood memory? What makes it so special? I don't know. I don't really like my childhood so much. I don't know, I guess exploring the world. I did explore that quite a bit. I visited many countries. I did many quite adventurous things when I was a child. So I guess it makes it special, because every single adventure was a new one, and there was always excitement to be around the corner. At what time in your recent past have you felt most passionate and alive? And I think recent past is within the past few days. I've been really alive for what I wanted to do, and I just want to keep progressing, and I want to get where I want to be, next month, and 2 months from now, 6 months from now, next year, 5 years from now. And there has been a lot of shit going on for the past year, where it's been constant confusion, and the misguidance of direction in my life. But recently I've been I've been feeling very alive and very passionate towards what I do, and I definitely believe in myself. If not now, then when? If not now, then when? Never. It goes back to the question, would you rather fail or would you rather never try? I'd rather fail, I'd rather do things now. I'd rather go for it and fuck it, If you haven't achieved it yet, what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Go for it. Again, shoot for the moon, land amongst the stars, or you might just take over the moon and eat the cheese on there. Have you ever been with someone, said nothing, and walked away feeling like you just had the best conversation ever? Yeah, I mean, there's been some emotional moments where there was no words said, especially, whoa, I just realized that light is shining bright, so I'm gonna move my head there. Didn't even realize that. I thought that was the sun for a second, but that's a light. Nope. Why do religions that support love cause so many wars? That's because they're hypocritical, and also people just are very misguided. They don't know exactly what they're fighting for. They think that their way is the only way. However, it's most certainly not. They must be more open-minded. The people that run the religions should probably study about life more and about themselves first of all. Let's see, is it possible to know without a doubt what is good and what is evil? Nope. There is no inherent evil, there is no inherent good. However, you shouldn't trust me on that. You should only trust your own opinion, because fuck it, you can't prove nor disprove anything in this world. That's at least what I believe. You may believe something different, and if you do, that's fine. Fuck it. If you just won $1 million, would you quit your job? No, because it's not a lot of money at all, Even $1 billion, like $1 billion is okay, but $1 million, I mean, you could spend that within a single day. You could spend that within a single hour. I need something to invest with. I can't even invest $1 million. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that if you want to change the world, more like a trillionaire, something like that. I may seem absolutely crazy, but that's fine, They called Steve Jobs crazy. They called Elon Musk crazy. They called all those guys crazy, and look where they are now. So, whoa, shining light. Shining bright like a diamond. Would you rather have less work to do or more work you actually enjoy doing? I'd rather have more work I actually enjoy doing, because I want something that I'm very passionate about, and work actually sets you free. Arbeit macht frei. Now, even though that phrase has been used very, very poorly because of World War II and all that, I do believe in it in a sense that work does set you free if you're doing the right type of work. Work shouldn't feel like a chore. Work should actually feel better than sleeping. Work should feel better than whatever it is out there. Work should give you pleasure. You should be happy with it. If you're not happy with work, definitely change it. Ooh, I'd want to drift. Do you feel like you've lived this day 100 times before? There have been moments of deja vu, most certainly. But recently, it feels like every single day is a new day. When was the last time you marched into the dark with only the soft glow of an idea you strongly believed in? Very many times. Just recently I moved out of the house for yet again the 4th time, and there was very little support that I had from just the world, and that's fine. You gotta support yourself. You gotta be the only person. Sometimes the only person that can support yourself is yourself. So you gotta be mentally strong. I only had a glow of an idea, and I went with it. So fuck it. If you knew that everyone you know was going to die tomorrow, who would you visit today? The people I care most about, and probably take a plane to California to meet some more peoples that I'm friends with. But let's see. Yeah, I'd go for the loved ones, and other than that, I'd try and meet as many new people as possible as well. Would you be willing to reduce your life expectancy by 10 years to become extremely attractive or famous? No, because I can become I'm already extremely attractive. I'm already fucking famous. I'm already rich. Think and grow rich, my friends. What is the difference between being alive and truly living? Being alive is just your body being here, but truly living is getting out of your pain body, getting rid of that pain body, getting your soul out and about and doing shit. Live and let go, my friends. Let's see. When is it time to stop calculating risk and rewards and just go ahead and do what you know is right? Right now. The time is now. Because you better go for it. Fuck it. Stop calculating risk and rewards. I mean, in business, yes. Other than business, fuck it. Go for it. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make a mistake again? We fear itself. We're comfortably numb in our positions. We're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of change, even though it's natural for humans to change. It's simple evolution. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you? I'd probably give less fucks, and I'd approach every single person I know. I'd try and talk with everybody. I'd try and be an extreme extrovert. I'm working on it. However, it is a long process and a long journey, but we'll get there eventually. When was the last time you noticed the sound of your own breathing? No, but you don't really pay attention to that stuff sometimes, unless you observe everything, which I sometimes do. Oh boy. What do you love? Have any of your recent actions openly expressed this love? What do I love? By the way, I changed my positioning because we decided this would be a tiny bit better. So, what I love, have any of your recent actions only openly expressed this love? I'm trying to love myself. I'm trying to love life. I'm trying to love what I do. And for the most part, I am succeeding with that quite well. So, have any of your recent actions openly expressed this? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm doing what I do. I'm not upset with anything in particular. I'm quite happy with where I am right now in life. It could get better. Just joking. No, but seriously, it could not get better because we have to live in the moment. And we have to be just happy with where we are right now, because sometimes, material possessions can't help ya. And at that point, you realize, holy fuck, you're fucked if you don't know that all you need is within yourself. Doing karate. We're approaching the end here, by the way. I do apologize that it is quite a long video, but I'm quite happy with that. In 5 years from now, will you remember what you did yesterday? No. What about the day before that or the day before that? Nope, I won't remember what I did 4 years and 364 days and 23 hours from now. I won't remember that because I don't care unless it was something absolutely life-changing. I don't care. But everything is life-changing because life always changes. And the last and final question. Decisions are being made right now. The question is, are you making them for yourself or are you letting others make them for you? I'm letting the decisions be made for myself, unless that is a multiple felony charge. Well, then that's the judge. I mean, I have made that decision for myself, but sometimes people don't fully agree with my decisions, and that's okay. That's okay. But anyways, I did quite enjoy this video, and I am trying to be open-minded. I'm trying to be a spiritual person. I'm trying to go on my own journey. But see, the thing is, to be alright with where you are in life right now, and to be okay with that, and you should probably ask yourself those same questions. I will provide the link down in the description below. Again, thank you, Francesca. And I hope that everyone's having a wonderful day. And I hope that this video went well. And oh, by the way, thank you for all the new subscribers from the recent videos I've made. And I do hope that if you've enjoyed this content, you will stay tuned for more. I'm absolutely insane, and I absolutely love you guys. So peace and namaste, my friends. And stay tuned for more content by subscribing. Or not. It's okay. I can't control you. Only you can control yourself. But I can control myself. Ooh, fireworks. Peace. Look, they're like our people everywhere. And that is quite wonderful. Whoa! There's peoples. There's peoples. Jesus Christ, I gotta love that. Wow.